So hello, welcome back to the We Are City channel for a new series, or a new season anyway, of our Barcelona, our manager career mode really, with Xavi Hernandez, as it is in this save. And we started off the season last year very well, didn't we? And we ended up winning La Liga. We did win La Liga in the end with a big win over Real Madrid in the season as well, right at the start of the season. New signings such as Robert Lewandowski, Rafinha, all made a massive impact at the club. However, as for the Champions League, we were knocked out to Manchester City over two legs, who were still a side much better than us. We were knocked out of the Copa España and knocked out of the other cup competitions as well, which were very disappointing to see throughout the season. This year, we're looking to go that bit further and look to try and get further in the Champions League. I think Season 3 is the one to win the Champions League, but we're going to keep going now. That is the story of how the season last year went, and now it's a new season, a new start, and some new players. So these are the highest rated players currently in the squad. 92 rated captain Frenkie de Jong, 90 rated Marc-Andre ter Stegen, then we've got Pedri 89, Torres 89, and Robert Lewandowski 88. And not too far off him is the likes of Ronald Araujo with 87, Kessié, Rafinha and Fati, all 86 rated. A very, very good squad we have here, very high rated, and surely getting better and better, this team, in order to win not just La Liga but the Champions League under Xavi. And we currently only have one player left in the youth academy. It is Simon Orellana. He is 56, 57 rated striker, looking to develop into a top player. We've had most of the other youth players promoted to the first team, either loaned out or they're ready to be used if necessary. So only one player, or really one major player, has left the club, and that is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Aubameyang has left to join West Ham. He was 80 rated, decreased massively, and that's why we had to move him on. So we have been into the market, and we've signed 3 players. We've signed a new centre-back to replace Gerard Pique, a new left-back to replace Jordi Alba, and a new striker to replace Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. As you see, Alba, Busquets and Pique all retired at the end of last season, which is a shock to me, as it might be a shock to you. I'm surprised they all did decide to retire, but they all decided to retire, which means this side really has gone into a new era of Barcelona now, and this is how the squad is looking. And we'll look at the new signings that we've made. So the first signing we made was this man, Adeyemi, to replace Aubameyang. Very similar, maybe stylistic to Aubameyang, a quick player, been linked with Barcelona heavily. In the end, I think he looks like he might be on his way to Borussia Dortmund, but he will be a very good sign for Barcelona as a backup to Robert Lewandowski here at the club. Then for Jordi Alba, who better to replace him than an ex-Barcelona player themselves in Marc Cucurella. He joins from Brighton, 85 rated. Was a big hefty fee to bring him in, but now we've sort of sorted out the financial situation of the club by not spending so much last season. We can spend a bit more this season. Marc Cucurella comes in at left back, and then to replace Gerard Piqué is a player who's been really impressive at Ajax, and one that would really impress me here, I believe, at Barcelona, and that is Lisandro Martinez. What a player, 83 rated, only around 25 years of age. Got a lot of growth left to do, can play left back and holding midfield as well. He's not the tallest, but he's a solid player, and I think he can create a real good partnership with Ronald Araujo. So this is how the first team is currently looking. Lewandowski is still our main man. Rafinha on the right and Ferran Torres on the left ahead of Ansu Fati. It's Pedri, captain, Frenkie de Jong and Kessié in the midfield 3. What a midfield that is. Masraoui, Araujo, Lisandro's thrown right in there in the starting 11 with Marc Cucurella also. And ter Stegen, of course, the goalkeeper. Got Adeyemi, Ansu Fati, Xavi, Nico Gonzalez, Garcia Christensen and Stoll here as our backups. And then you can see here we had to sign a Korean player. That's one of our objectives, and we'll go through the objectives pretty soon. So this man came in, Choi, and we've got Aspilicueta, Tagliafico, Pastor, Herrera, Traore, Abdi, and new signing as well, Malero came in as a backup midfielder. He is another really good signing. He came in for cheap from Las Palmas, and we hope he can be the new Pedri in this side. So here are the objectives for the season. Youth development wise, they want us to sign 3 players in our youth academy assigned to the defender position, and sign at least 3 players younger than 20, which we've already done. They want brand exposure, get 10 streak games of at least 1 goal scored in home matches. That should be easy enough. Sign 3 players from Asia. Now we signed that young goalkeeper as a third choice. It's not even even recognised it. So EA Sports know they've got a problem with their game, especially in those brand exposure challenges. So we will give up on that one. They want us to win the Champions League this season. They want us to win La Liga and win the Copa de España. And then also financially, they want us to increase our club worth by 25% through play sales and competition prize rewards. Within 2 seasons, we are nearly halfway there already. And the first game of the new season was an away trip to Getafe. where we won 4-1. A hat-trick for Rafinha. Ferran Torres getting on the score sheet as well. Alenya, ex-Barcelona player, came on. Brilliant performance from us. A 10.0 rating for Rafinha, who gets a hat-trick on his first start of the new season. We said he was the new Neymar. He looks like that is becoming even more likely. The first real test of the season was home against a side that beat us plenty of times last season, Atleti, and we got a 2-1 win. Griezmann missed a penalty, and Mazwari from fullback and Pedri from midfield gave us a win. Cody Gakpo got a consolation goal in the 64th minute, but it wasn't enough to get them 3 points or even a point at the Spotify Stadium. And we followed up the win against Atleti with a 1-1 draw away at Mallorca and a 0-0 draw at home against Alba. The Champions League groups were announced, and Manchester City are in a group with Atalanta, Villarreal and Spartak Moscow. There's Atletico Madrid, Chelsea, Porto and Salzburg in Group B. Group C is us. We face Borussia Dortmund, Shakhtar Donetsk and CSK Moscow, and obviously that would never happen in real life, that group. Group D is PSG, Sevilla, Wolfsburg and Lokomotiv Moscow. AC Milan, Lyon, Hajduk Split and Benfica in Group E. Group F is Bayern Munich, Juventus, Stade Rennais and Celtic. Group G, United, Leipzig, Fenerbahce and Dynamo Kiev, and then finally Group H, Liverpool, Inter Milan, Club Brugge and Feyenoord. And we set off our Champions League campaign with a shocker, a 4-0 defeat to Borussia Dortmund, a hat-trick from ex-Crystal Palace man Wilfried Zaha. What is going on with the side this season? We seem to be worse than last, and that is a big surprise. Well, the side going through a poor patch of form in the league and the Champions League, but we seem to have crawled our way out of it really with a hard-fought win against Espanyol in a derby, of course, away from home. We went away from home to face Valencia and we picked up a 2-1 win. Marc Cucurella and Ansu Fati with the goals to give us those 3 points. Well, after our massive defeat in our first Champions League opening fixture against Dortmund, the pressure was on to turn up against CSK Moscow, and we did with a 2-1 win. Ansu Fati and Rafinha with the goals. And after 7 La Liga fixtures, you can see here we are in second position in the league, 1 point off Real Sociedad top. Atletico Madrid are behind us in third on 14 points, and in fourth place is Real Madrid in time to face them in El Clasico. Well, with Robert Lewandowski picking up a knock in training, Barcelona enter El Clasico without their star man up top. Real Madrid versus Barcelona, fourth versus second. Two sides go at it as they both battle for Barcelona to retain their La Liga title and Real Madrid to take it back to Madrid with them. This is going to be a big one in Spain. Header into Ansu Fati. Ansu, what a ball into Rafinha. It's Kessié. Kessié into Ferran Torres with a chance, and Ferran Torres gives Barcelona a 1-0 lead within 6 minutes. In 6 minutes in El Clasico. What a goal from Ferran. Spain's number 9 now, probably at this stage of the game, as the players just fading out of the hoardings there. Good ball from Franck Kessié on this right hand side. And a good finish from Ferran Torres past Thibaut Courtois. No saving that one for Courtois. Ferran was always finishing that. Past Laporte. Back out to Mazwari. Swings on into Ansu Fati to attack. Well defended by Coates. Oh, and Mazwari can't beat Laporte, who's very strong there. Very odd looking Real Madrid side. I merit Laporte in there, fair enough. But then I think the signings of Lisandro, poor tackle. And Araujo. And Camavinga, what a save by ter Stegen. Yeah, I think signing Coates is a really odd one. Ferran into Rafinha. And we can play on the counter because we've got a player like Rafinha. He's ridiculously good at that. Rafinha tries to bend one, Courtois saves. Playing nearly a full Ajax backline, and that is half-time here in El Clasico between Real Madrid and Barcelona. 1-0 Barcelona lead at half-time. A brilliant goal from Ferran Torres. Could easily have been more, I believe. Real Madrid have been really poor. Odd-looking side from them. Don't look anywhere near winning La Liga this season. Lisandro Martinez. Oh, big challenge on him. Cucurella. Oh, he's giving it away here. Vinicius Jr. Araujo. What a challenge in the box by Ronald Araujo. What a challenge. The skill of Pedri will cause them problems now. And here's Ferran Torres. And into Ansu Fati. And either at Laporte's not even running. He'll give up. Ansu. Rafinha at the far post. He's slid under Thibaut Courtois. It's 2-0 Barcelona. Unselfish from Ansu Fati. And a nice finish from Rafinha, who's scoring goals for fun now. And he's added that to his game since he's moved from Leeds United to Barcelona. Across the box from Ansu Fati. And a tap in for the Brazilian Rafinha. Barcelona 2, Real Madrid 0 in El Clasico. It's looking like it's going to be another win. And behind here, Asensio, Mazwari, toe on it. Not enough. Vinicius still clipping here to Asensio. Camavinga arriving. Lisandro Martinez. Wonderful. Wonderful by Lisandro. However, he could have picked up an injury here. We've got a man down. Vinicius doesn't care. He plays on Vinicius Jr. And he puts one just wide. And it is an injury for Lisandro Martinez. New signing. Goes off for Eric Garcia. Once more, Rodrigo. And Jorginho. This is some tiki-taka stuff from Real Madrid. Be a beautiful goal if they score at the end of it. Werner with a strike. What a goal from Real Madrid. What an incredible team goal. Jorginho and Rodrigo just knocking it about like mad in the middle. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. Eventually they work it forward. And Timo Werner, it's a rocket. I mean, Araujo has got to be tighter to him. He really has, the Uruguayan. Timo Werner gives Real Madrid a lifeline with a rocket in the top corner. And he's making it in La Liga despite being a flop at Chelsea. Over to Ansu. First time header down to Adeyemi, he can't get there. And that is full time. Barcelona 2, Real Madrid 1. A 2-1 win in El Clasico gives this Barcelona side another win. And we are really overshadowing Real Madrid, who are absolutely nowhere near the level we are at. A 2-1 win in El Clasico. That man Rafinha at the heart of it again. What a player we signed from Leeds there for such a cheap amount. Timo Werner scored a wonder goal, but it wasn't enough to give Real Madrid 3 points, or even a point in today's game. Well, the El Clasico win is followed up by a 4-1 win over Real Betis. Goals from Rafinha, Lewandowski with nearly a double. He missed a penalty actually. Cucurella and Ansu Fati on the score sheet. Shakhtar Donetsk also fell in the Champions League to the mighty Barcelona. An 84th late winner from Ferran Torres. And coming into match day 10, we sat top of La Liga on 23 points. 7 wins, 2 draws and no losses. The only undefeated side in La Liga. And we've scored 17 goals as well, only conceded 6, the best defence. Match day 10 was against Villarreal, a side that beat us in the cup final last season, a rival of ours really, who were close to catch us maybe in the league title they thought. But goals from Lewandowski, Ferran Torres and Nico Gonzalez gives us a 3-1 win, 3 points for us away from home again. Well, an exciting 4-3 win at home over Real Valladolid. Goals from Lewandowski, Xavi, and Lewandowski got a hat-trick in fact. They gave us a tough game, didn't they? And we got lucky there to get 3 points at home. Continue our good form, continuing our win streak in La Liga. So after a string of decent results in the Champions League, but a draw to Shakhtar Donetsk, when it came into match day 5, we were on 7 points with -2 goal difference. Borussia Dortmund top with 10 points with a +8 goal difference. And the side we faced were Borussia Dortmund looking for a bit of revenge from that 4-0 defeat last time. And it was a combination of Rafinha, Xavi, Robert Lewandowski against his former side and Ferran Torres that do sink Borussia Dortmund. A 4-2 win away at Signal Iduna Park, which puts us nearly or pretty much top of the group with expecting a final day win. A very good result for us. We hope, Dortmund don't go through top. We've done fantastically actually in the Champions League. This year just might well be our year. Well, match day 15 in La Liga, we came up against a once great side in Sevilla in the league, but they weren't so much. A double from Rafinha stops them from getting 3 points or a point here in Catalonia. So after 15 games in La Liga, we sit top, 11 points clear of second place Real Madrid, 41 points, and it's very clear who the best side in Spain is at the moment. We were last season and we look to be again this season. Top goal scorer in the league once again is Mikel Oyarzabal. He's up there, 13 goals in 15 games. We do have a top goal scorer in there. It's Rafinha, 7 in 10. That's pretty good. And Suso is top for them. Our top in assists is not even in there at the moment. No assist players, but Oyarzabal with 4 in 15. He's just an incredible player for Real Sociedad. The best player in the Liga. You're looking at him there, Mikel Oyarzabal. Well, we're building up another brilliant youth system again for this season. You see here we've got a Chilean goalkeeper, Iker Marin, who is only 58 rated, however, and Felipe Garcia, Brazilian, only 53, with good potential. We've got a left back, got plenty of central midfielders here in Ribeiro and Montoya. Montoya looks a complete age ahead of the other ones. We've also got Ruben Marcos and Cordero again. Marcos ahead of the other players, and then Rivas and still Orellana as the players that could be, in the first team. At the moment, Montoya is the standout player in our youth system, along with Ruben Marcos. Away to the Basque Country we went and picked up a 5-1 win, a battering of Athletic Club. Inaki Williams, his younger brother Nico Williams, got a goal, but it was Lewandowski, Kessié, Rafinha, Lewandowski again, and Frenkie de Jong absolutely sunk them in this La Liga season. They were close as well, weren't they, last season? We fought them off very easily, and we seem to have done that again so far this season. On the final day of our Champions League group, we managed to beat CSK Moscow 2-0 at home. We're down to goal difference. I do believe that Borussia Dortmund go through top of the group. Well, Elche came to the Spotify Stadium and did the business. They managed to pick up a point which many teams haven't done. Xavi and Adeyemi with the goals, but they did get enough to get a point here in Catalonia. So the halfway point in the season, we are top of the table with 48 points, 9 points clear of second place Real Madrid. Still no defeats all season. The best defensive record along with Real Madrid, and the best goal scoring team as well with 44 points. And for matchday 19, we come up against Mikel Oyarzabal, the top player in La Liga, the standout player, his Real Sociedad side. And a 2-2 draw. It is Oyarzabal that gets an equaliser in the 71st minute. Rafinha with a double. Schick scored for them, but no one can stop Mikel Oyarzabal at the moment. And another goal for him that gets an equaliser and a draw at our ground, which does mean Real Madrid to get a little bit closer and does open the title race up just a little bit more. Well, the date is the 1st of January, and we have been in the market for departure-wise anyway. Adama Traore, a player that we signed for 8.5 million plus Milan Pjanic, has left the club for 42 million euros. That's a massive, massive profit for the club. And if we're trying to get over the financial hardship that we currently have here at Barcelona, buying players for cheap and selling for profit is definitely the way to do it. And we've done it right here with the sale of Adama Traore. Well, I thought the best way to replace Adama Traore was to go into the market for a young, exciting winger. And we go and sign Athletic Club's 21-year-old winger, Inaki Williams' younger brother, Nico Williams. He's got great pace, great skill, one for the future, Spanish as well, 45 million euros they accepted, and the 21-year-old will become the 4th choice winger at the club, but one that is definitely part of Barcelona's future for Xavi. So you can see here, Atletico Madrid have beat Villarreal, so they will go to the Supercopa final. This time, we have to try and do better against Atleti in the final. If we get there, we face once again Sevilla in the semi-final. So it is the Supercopa semi-final, Barcelona versus Sevilla once again. This time, we don't want to take them to penalties. We don't want to throw away, simple goals. This time, I want to be a simple win, really. A win in the first 90 minutes. And with the squad, surely we can do it. We took a Robert Lewandowski hat-trick and an Aubameyang late goal last time to even get a chance of beating Sevilla on penalties to get to the final. Well done, Pedri. And he's fouled there. Cucurella. Ferran. Marc Cucurella. Cucurella. Lewandowski with a chance. Oh, Robert Lewandowski has picked up an injury there. Past Lisandro Martinez. Immobile. Ball through to Papu Gomez with a little dink. And it's smashed in. Papu Gomez gives him the lead, and Robert Lewandowski has picked up an injury. Karim Adeyemi has to come on. Lewandowski's time has been really an injury hit season for Lewandowski. Injured for El Clasico and injured in the semi-final again here today. Perhaps the age is catching up on him. Ball through by Immobile. Mistake by Alessandro Martinez initially, and then Papu Gomez with an easy dink over the goalkeeper. Maybe we're going out in the semi-finals of this competition at this stage. Lewandowski off, Karim Adeyemi on. The pressure's on Adeyemi to get a couple of goals for us here, possibly. Bursting away from a couple of challenges. Into Rafinha. Adeyemi here. Going to Pedri with a chance, and what a hit from the youngster Pedri. Top bins. Picked that one out, I thought. What a hit from Pedri. One of the best players in the world, the second coming of Iniesta, yes. Adeyemi finds him. And what a finish first time into the top corner by Pedri. That was an absolute rocket from the Spaniard to level things up here in the 34th minute. And Sandro with a foul on him there. Gets away with it. Cucurella. Calamitous mistake here at the back for Suso. And Suso makes it 2-1. And 2 minutes after scoring, we go and concede. Cheaply. Marc Cucurella. Really poor pass. Back to Papu Gomez. And Suso in the top corner past ter Stegen. And we're all behind again. It's similar to the game last season, isn't it? Very similar. And that is half-time. Barcelona 1, Sevilla 2. They look to be going to the final. Unless we can get 2 goals in the second half and not concede. That's not the only way we can win now, is it, however? This game's crying out for Ansu Fati a little bit. Here is Ferran, however. Ferran's away. Ferran Torres with a strike. Oh, and Aitor saves it. Ferran Torres should be scoring that. Crossing to Araujo, who's brilliant in the air. Ronald Araujo! Oh, it's a goal. It's a cheap goal, really. It's a bit of a lucky one. Araujo rises above everyone else like he usually does. He's got plenty of goals, didn't he, for Barca B, Ronald Araujo. And he gets another goal, this time for the first team. Rises above everyone. Header hits the post from the Uruguayan. The header off the post cannot be kept out by Aito. It just dribbles just a little bit in off his feet, doesn't it, really? Off his studs, really, Aito. Nothing much you can do about that, the Sevilla goalkeeper. And we're back level now at 2-2. Good skill from Frankie. That's what he can do from holding midfield. We haven't seen him do it, really. Rafinha. Araujo. What a touch by Ronald Araujo. Centre-back involved here. Araujo. Frankie. De Jong. Ferran Torres with a header. What a goal from Barcelona. 3-2. We lead Sevilla now, and we turn this game around as easily as that. What a goal that is. Ronald Araujo coming from centre-back, taking it round defenders. A little loft into Frankie de Jong. Look at the passion from Marc Cucurella. Little flick up by Araujo, and Frankie doesn't go for goal. He knocks it onto Ferran Torres with a really nice header. He's missed a few chances today, Ferran. He's not missing that one. And it is now Barcelona 3, Sevilla 2. A great lead now, and one that we need to try and hang on to. Not wide they go. Araujo across. Good toe in by Ronald Araujo. Here's Nico Williams to Adeyemi. Going to get a lot of pace up top here. Adeyemi, what a ball to Nico Williams. I think it's going to be a red card here for Alzate, because it was a perfect ball from Adeyemi. A perfect ball that could have led to a goal for Nico Williams. The referee pulled it back. It's because it was such a nasty challenge from Alzate. Wide to Jesus Navas. Papu Gomez again. Lisandro Martinez for footing. Not enough. Strike from range. Frankie de Jong with a block. We hang on here. Correa. Navas, great turn. Immobile! What a strike from Ciro Immobile. And a 10-minute Sevilla level it up at 3-3. It's just a replica of last season's game. It really is. It's like playing the same game again. Same kits. Relatively same players. What a strike from Immobile. 3-3 against Sevilla here today. And off he comes, Immobile. For Rafa Mir. And Kessié. Into Ferran. And Ferran into Adeyemi. And here's the young Adeyemi. He's come on for Lewandowski. And Adeyemi scores for Barcelona to make it 4-3. No defender could get across quick enough to Karim Adeyemi. And he plays through. And he just goes and puts that in the back of the net. So simple for a striker of his quality. A man to take the reins after Robert Lewandowski. Brilliant play from Karim Adeyemi. And a wonderful finish from the German. And Barcelona back in front, 4-3 now. Let's try and hang on. Nico Williams, one thing in his mind, Nico. That's to get running. Because he's absolutely electric down this far side. Here is Nico Williams. And Nico Williams into Karim Adeyemi. And Adeyemi for another goal for himself. And Adeyemi makes it 5-3. And Karim Adeyemi in there ahead of Robert Lewandowski after his injury. And this man's the future after Robert Lewandowski at striker. Maybe Ferran Torres is also. But a great bit of play from Nico. A young Barcelona side that's excelling. We've brought the experience through, haven't we? We've had experienced players like Lewandowski, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. We've brought through young players as well here for Xavi, who's looking for the long-term future of Barcelona. And Adeyemi certainly is that. And he makes it 5-3 now. And that is, I think, us going through to the final to face Atleti once more. Skill from Navas. I don't know how old he is. Jesus Navas, maybe 36 years of age now. A very good game for Barcelona today against us. Oh, ball through. What a ball! What a chance! It's 5-4. What a ball that is by Papu Gomez. Well, goals galore. Highlights galore here. Papu Gomez, what a ball through to Rafa Mir. And he rocks one in the top corner again. Every goal's been of high quality today. And it's 5-4 now. The game, still time left for them to score, really, isn't there? Still time left. Ferran. Into Frankie de Jong. Adeyemi. Adeyemi, what a ball into Nico Williams. Nico Williams with a chance to make it 6-4. And a goal for the youngster. Adeyemi finds him, and that is game over from Athletic Club to Barcelona. 45 million euros. A big price tag for a 21-year-old. A big price tag well spent. Nico Williams knocks Sevilla out. And we are going to the final to face Atletico Madrid one more time. Great ball by Adeyemi. And a wonderful finish from Nico Williams on that. Another good signing from Xavi. Nico Williams, and that is full time. Barcelona 6, Sevilla 4. We face Atleti in the final again. We need to beat them again, don't we? No chance for error. Atletico Madrid are the biggest test of our season so far, and they are coming up probably very soon, if not next. Well, really bad news for Robert Lewandowski's Barcelona career. He has signed a 2-year contract with the club last season, so his contract's up at the end of the season. He has an injury-hit season so far, and the injuries continue to hit him. He'll now be out for 3 months with a broken toe, which might just put the final nail in the coffin of his career at Barcelona. After only one amazing season at the club, the second season has been dire for performances, and he might not get that contract extension. And the final game of today's episode will be a repeat of last season's final. It is Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid, but no 5-0 defeats this time. We're going to put in a proper performance, and we're going to lift this trophy. So Supercopa España action from the Estadio Santiago Bernabéu. Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid. Two sides who met in this competition last season, and it came out with an Atleti win, a 5-0 win in the final. We're looking to do a very different performance there today. Defensively much more solid, and you can see there, new signing for Atleti in the side. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic seems to be in the midfield for them. Antoine Griezmann, Cody Gakpo, familiar face. That's the man Antoine Griezmann we need to look out for today. A brilliant side. Onto the near post, this is João Felix, read by Ansu Fati. Great acceleration from Ansu. No rush to get around João Felix. And Azouari back to goalkeeper Ter Stegen. Araujo leaves it and lets it run. Cucurella. Marc Cucurella. Switch to Rafinha. First time nodding to Xavi. Xavi into Adeyemi. Adeyemi with a chance. He scored, but he's offside here. Xavi finds Adeyemi. He finds him. But it's not good enough. Here's Jimenez. Griezmann. What a ball. João Felix with a chance. Onto the post by Ter Stegen. But he's offside. But what a chance that was. How far offside is he here? Ooh, he's a toe offside, isn't he? Just a foot. Not necessarily worked so well together. Frenkie de Jong. Oh, Antoine Griezmann fouls his former teammate. And it could be a red card here for the Frenchman, who feels like his former teammates are overreacting a little bit. Antoine Griezmann. And it is a red card for Griezmann. Maybe it was a VAR review there. I'm not quite sure, but Griezmann is off. We'll see it again. No intention in playing the ball, it felt. Just sweeps the legs of Frenkie de Jong from underneath him. And blame for that. Adeyemi. Cucurella. Back into Adeyemi. Liked his movement there. Back to Cucurella. Swung in. Pedri on the volley. What a goal from Barcelona. What an absolutely beautiful goal. That is just the Barcelona youth players coming up there, isn't it, really? Cucurella involved with a wonderful cross. And Pedri a volley into the back of the net. Watch this again. Brilliant football here. Cucurella sees Pedri in the box. And it's a first time left-footed strike by Pedri. He doesn't even take a touch. He's going to be the best player in the world, I think, Pedri, on this save. What a finish. What a finish past Jan Oblak. And we lead by 1-0 here in the final. Much better than last time. So much better. Back in there, and then Xavi away to Frenkie de Jong. Rafinha's got to make a run here. And he does do Rafinha. He's away from Renan Lodi. And Rafinha's got a chance. And he's got Ansu Fati at the far post. And Ansu Fati for a tap-in into the bottom corner. Hit them on the counter. Hit them so swiftly there, didn't we? With Rafinha. Got Rafinha involved. And I said if we get Rafinha involved, we'll be winning this game. We get Rafinha involved on that right-hand side. Ball across the box to Ansu Fati. And it's a tap-in under Jan Oblak. We'll see it again. I mean, he bursts away here from Renan Lodi. He's a mile out position. And a tap-in for Ansu. And another Barcelona youth player involved here. Ansu Fati with a goal. It's an outside the boot finish as well. Just curls the other way. Surprised that. It's a confident finish. And Diego Simeone, you can see how happy he is. Xavi behind him celebrating. Cucurella with him all the way. And that is half-time. Barcelona 1, Atletico Madrid 0. The better side is, of course, us. Been all over them all game. That red card for Antoine Griezmann completely has changed this fixture. 1-0, I think it's 2-0, of course. Ansu Fati with a goal as well. Give those players credit. They've performed today massively. Cody Gakpo down and Barcelona. We can't get hold of the ball again. Atleti away. João Felix. You can see that ball from a mile off. Azouari needs to recover here up against Gakpo. Araujo dives in. João Felix with a chance here. And João Felix scores. And the 10-minute Atleti do break down this defence. João Felix with the finish. Into him from Savic. And a very good finish from Joao Felix. And now they're back in this game with 10 men. I knew they would be. Just can't trust this defence for whatever reason. We can't seem to play without conceding. Here is Baku. I'll let it go forward here. Looking for an equaliser possibly to take us to extra time penalties. Vishalko over top to Baku. Sandro Martinez can't block this one. It's a crossing that hits the crossbar. Ter Stegen gets a hand on it. Here's Mazwari. Looking for someone. Can't get it away. Vishalko. Baku. Gakpo. Gakpo, brilliant. Luis Suarez with a chance. And a save by Ter Stegen. Brilliant save. Not over yet this game. Still 15 seconds or so left. Header away by Araujo. Referee says another corner to Aletti. They're putting the pressure on us massively. Cross comes in. Marc-Andre Ter Stegen catches it. That is full time. And Barcelona, we win our first bit of silverware, our first trophy of the season. Making up for last season. The Supercopa is Barcelona's. And this is trophy 1 of what could be 4 trophies this season. La Liga looks on. The Supercopa, the Copa del Rey, Copa de España is still on as well. And of course, so is the Champions League. And up steps the side now, and Frankie de Jong, the current captain for Xavi's side, will lift the first trophy of the season. Ter Stegen applauds his team's effort there. We've been fantastic in this game. And we hang on at the end. We really did hang on. So here is Frankie de Jong. Barcelona, our winners. We are champions of the Supercopa in Spain. Fantastic result. Brilliant trophy to win to kick off your season. And that builds confidence, does it, for Xavi's men. Perhaps we complete all that we want to complete in only 2 seasons here at Barcelona with Xavi. It really could be possible. Thank you very much for watching. Please like the video if you haven't already. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new. Comment down below if you're enjoying the series or any little pointers, anything you want to tell me. Signs, you've let us know. And we'll see you guys next time. Watch the scenes. Barcelona Supercopa winners.